Hello guys, this week has is surprisingly a bloodbath. Let me share what happened. So I had five losses, really five losses this week. And to be honest, I don't feel that bad. Honestly speaking, I don't feel that bad at all. Let me show you my trade on GPP normal. Let me start from the weekly time frame. So we can see that the weekly time has been a little bit bearish, has been bearish, not say a little bit. We are coming now, we have a sweep, and then we are coming off of a fair value gap. So we expected bearish action. This buyers was bearish. So we are still targeting those lows. So price came in daily time frame as our logic is. My POI was this 1 hour order block. Wait, let me just set something. So on this daily, when price came into this daily price action, when it went daily POI, I went straight to the 1 hour. Same logic. Then price came into it. I waited for a sweeping liquidity, and then a break. They changed the state of delivery, which was this. Then I put in my entry, and then 15 minutes time frame. Due to on the 1 hour time frame, let me point out for you guys. On the 1 hour time frame, the order block was already used, so it's allowed to go to the lower time frame to the order block too. So I want to do 30 minutes time frame. I saw the order block here, still fresh. Then I just put my entry and aim for the low that I'm supposed to aim for. Ice came and did voila and took me out. So that is okay. That is normal. Then another loss on EU. This week was a bloodbath. The knowledgeable bloodbath, please. Let me point out that the loss before I start to see something else I want to see. So you the same bias with GU going down a fair value gap. We are meant to be aiming for the lows. So what I picked out was this breaker block overlapping this fair value. The 4 hours might look like just a low, but so in the daily time when it's low, but the 4 hours an obvious breaker. So an obvious breaker. When price tapped it, went out to the 1 hours, look my entry. price gave me the exchange stated delivery, not the obvious usual type, but it's the exchange stated delivery. When price came that exchange stated delivery. You see, is there respected highs? Something that was breaking high and started breaking low. So that is what I need to see. Then came back, what I need to see. I don't need any other abracadabra. So what I did was I saw an order block here. And when price came into that order block, I went down to the 15 minutes time frame. Then price they gave that same logic. There are different ways that price shows it wants to change. There is the sweep, there's the break, and the one that you have to break up, break one or two candles, just change direction one time. And then there's the migration, carefully break. Once I saw this, I just put my entry here, and price came out. It's astounding. That is minus 2 arrow now. Then one more, another, one more. And yes, the one that I hold a bit of regret because I wait for a confirmation, but it's still a legit setup. So as usual, I'm going to daily. So we're coming off of a fair value gap, overlapping with a breaker. So when price starts, it ends up to 1 hour. And before I really be spot the it doesn't really overlap with any breaker. Just okay, I'm still overlapping. Overlapping a bit, but still with this. So when price stopped, it went down to the 1 hour. And you see the price was breaking high, there to respect high. Same logic. That is the aim for this whatever I'm doing here, to review that I'm using same logic to trade. Then the aim of this, what I want to achieve is seeing the logic that are useful, the logic that are working, and the logic that are not working. Because SMC is not about pattern. So MCMC ICT is not about pattern, but it is about logic. So it's just time to check which logic is working, which logic not to work, where does the logic work and where the logic does not work before we take this market to a bigger stage. Just there's waste of money. I'm not really involved for this test. 18 weeks so long. And you see that the trend of breaking highs, stop breaking, start respecting highs, then breaking lows, came up again, tapped, and broke. So as usual, what I was expect was a tap and break. Then logic. It's hard to do this NU video because I saw a very obvious error that I missed out. I shouldn't have taken this NU trade by any default. Number one, because we check on the 1 hour. The only place I have any problem with is the entry. So if you see this, once the price takes out the low, they're responsible for the retracement to the it makes whatever is happening, it makes whatever has happened here an inducement on the higher time frame. Once it has taken out this low, whatever is happening here is an inducement. So it's not good for you to be finding your entry when using a breaker. You still be finding your entry after when this low has been taken out. Not because on the 4 hours this guy becomes more an inducement. This guy. This guy becomes inducement to this guy. So you can see it has become an inducement, and next week expecting price to take this out that way, and everybody why them might not trade it is because of this guy. There is a bit of next I want to point out is Euro CHF. Me, I just dislike minor pairs. I think I'm taking out minor pairs because these 3 weeks have done nothing but evil. And money is involved, so they can pay the after this video, I'm taking out minor pairs. So the whole thing was just like my brain was down, was lower. On the weekly, I think I put this later on, sure, but I did definitely someone expect me to be lower, not very low. On the daily, on the 4 hours. flexible. I use 4 hours and daily for my KY, so I don't sit on daily and I sit on 4 hours. It's takeable. It's takeable. Very takeable. So what did I Okay, so I saw this other blog, not other blog, sorry, this migration of breaker blog. I don't know what you guys call it. But I please favor you that and it caught my interest. So I waited for it on my POI. Then I went down to the 1 hour and this was my was anointing this word. Then we check, gave me a sweep. There's something I really need to investigate about is change the state of the living. Give me a sweep and then a break. Then put my internet here. Voila. Then to check about this change the state of the living, there should be different because that other one was obvious as a breaking, but this one, the one that was giving me fear because I had this fear about this fear value about other blood here. They are really giving me a concern. So it's very cheap. So over to the next loss that's 4 was USTJPY. So annoying. One thing that really annoyed me, even with all this setup that is that normally I stay in the confirmation setup because of when the trade is losing, like the setup will not hold, the viewer will not hold. You normally do it here, but not that you will show me my best setup and just still feel the only setup that I have taken in the past. Sometimes they will not be show confirmation, they will just continue going that direction. That one is missed, and then now we're having one that's showing and still give me serious SL. It's really sad. Honestly, really annoying. Really annoying. But that's what trading is all about, and I see that minor pays are one of the best things in that kind of rubbish. So I'll be removing it from removing them, all of them. The minor pays are not meant for this particular strategy. We would go for, I would have added indices both my strategy to my account, my cent account and another account. My cent account are listed and I want and when I get the bigger problem I will get what the disease will be crypto and this thing. But for now I'll have to leave it up a bit. Try for these 13 weeks until I'm doing. So let me point it out to you. So today we have you can see that the market has been bullish, overall bullish. Not just breaking highs, close. They have on the 4 hours. Then we have on the 4 hours. You can see this other block. Beautiful other block. They went to the 1 hour. good. The parents came, they started to show stuff. Started to respect rules and then we should live here and reduce weight. We continue if you go to this, then boom, you don't ever breathe out. That's the one. If eating before or after the but the POI has already failed. The POI has already failed me. So there's no need to come and start saying, oh, but this is another setup self. The sweep and liquidity and then the break this is another setup, but I don't trade POI that has already failed once. So I'm going to give it a rest. Once it has broken here, then just to this just continue this life. Market to come down. Might hold but I don't play POI that if the punch for our POI is consigned that already failed. So what I can just look for if I want to trade this pair again is to look for maybe a possible break. Let me see something. A possible break above this and then we see this as another break. And go there and look for something, but for now nothing much from here. So that was it for today. This is mostly a bloody week. It's very simple, it's mostly a very bloody week. I want to be feeling bad about mathematics. But what I wish I'm doing now is that I'm feeling too good is I'm not maximizing my meal. So that's what I've done to start doing was minimize everything. And I feel utterly addicted to that. So that once you do that, you can profit it, but you just be averagely or break even profitable. That's where I am now. To reach decrease talent level profitability, to maximize and minimize my loss like that. EFC, AUD, EFC I had last week. If I had just put my TP around that very last week, this should have been 20 hours. What was I eating? I managed to myself about 3 or 4 losses or 5 losses. So now you still because I was like eating over half of the trade. So that's what I need to do now. Minimize my losses. Yes. So I've been moving all my markets, all of them. Where on the stress. So that the setup will actually still clean. And still more setup to take it from here. Done. That's Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next week.